It was midnight in New York. The sky was fractured by distant thunder, and the towers of Manhattan glowered in the dark.
Ow.
A typical Tuesday. But somewhere, on a lonely rooftop, a single figure stared across the cityscape. Spider-Man. Age 21. Quick-witted. Web-slinging. And at this particularly somber moment, wrestling with the world's most urgent problem, overdue rent. Then the sky flashed. Not an ordinary flash. This was less lightning, more apocalypse, a crack in the universe itself, which, annoyingly, tends to interrupt ordinary rent anxiety. From that rift, something emerged. Someone, technically, but not just anyone. 7 feet tall, gray-skinned, cloaked in shadow, with burning red eyes.
Hey.
The sort of thing you hope exists only in nightmares. Or, if you're really unlucky, Tuesdays in New York. Darkseid, Lord of Apokolips, wielder of the Omega Effect, world conqueror, planet enslaver, intergalactic authoritarian with anger management issues. Frankly, not a fan of the city's bagel selection. Now, normally, when cosmic tyrants make surprise appearances on Manhattan rooftops, Spider-Man calls in the Avengers, Fantastic Four, or literally anyone with cosmic on their resume. But tonight, everyone else was inconveniently off-planet, missing, or busy streaming their date nights to Instagram. Spider-Man assessed the situation. Brain, millennial clock speed, power set, spectacularly outclassed, existential dread, medium to high. And so, the confrontation began. Peter Parker, Darkseid intoned, more thunder than speech. You will bring me the anti-life equation, which was awkward because Peter's mathematical expertise peaked at struggling undergrad. And his only equations involved coffee and survival. Right, he replied. Can I, Google that real fast? Is it on Wikipedia? For someone more used to fighting criminals with mohawks and dubious taste in neon, facing a godlike despot wasn't in the job description. But that's New York. Darkseid, unimpressed, raised a hand. The Omega beams glowed. Now, there are supervillains, there are cosmic terrors, and then there is Darkseid. The difference. Most cosmic terrors don't make physics weep. His Omega beams didn't just blast, they unraveled reality, zagging through dimensions with all the subtlety of a bulldozer. Spider-Man dodged. Barely. There were benefits to being annoyingly nimble and having watched every parkour tutorial on YouTube. The roof shredded behind him. He leaped, thwipped, and swung between buildings. A flurry of quips and panic. Look, he called back. Have you tried therapy? I'm just saying a bit of cognitive behavioral could really help with your, need to obliterate everything. But Darkseid's patience for therapy jokes was famously short. He leaped, crashing through 5 floors of a vacant office. On the bright side, no one had to worry about returning those desks to IKEA. To his credit, Spider-Man's plan was simple. Don't die. Phase 2. Keep dodging. Phase 3. Hope someone better equipped, say, Doctor Strange, Thor, the IRS, shows up to deal with the interdimensional despot. Minutes passed. It was a remarkably uneven fight. One side webbing lampposts, the other side rearranging molecular structure by glaring at it. By now, Darkseid grew bored. He was accustomed to the likes of Superman, beings who fought with pure power, not banter and debug jokes. Still, Spider-Man's sheer refusal to die was moderately intriguing. Darkseid decided to use his trump card psychological warfare. He conjured illusions. Aunt May in peril, MJ falling, Ben Parker's last words in 1,000 slow echoes. For anyone else it might work. But Spider-Man was used to guilt. He practically ran on it. Nice try, big guy. I crumpled every time my past haunted me. I wouldn't have made it through high school. Naturally, that only infuriated Darkseid further. The heavens split again as the Omega Effect warped reality, floors bending upward, the city shimmering with impossible geometry. Taxis began floating. Rats ran in reverse. Spider-Man thought, if I had $1 for every time Manhattan nearly got erased by a cosmic warlord, I could probably pay my rent. With the city in a state of quantum origami, Spider-Man did what he did best. Stall. He webbed up distractions, rigged exploding manhole covers, and, with impressive confidence, live-tweeted the entire fiasco. His trending hashtag sorry about the multiverse, briefly overtook cat videos. And still, somehow he survived. Not because of greater power, but because of greater stubbornness. The Omega Beams never quite pinned him. The mind games never quite broke him. And the city, despite the warping, refused to shatter. Of course, in this game of cosmic patience, it only takes a moment for the balance to tip. Just as Darkseid prepared to end it, a sudden boom tube split the air, the Justice League arrived. Superman, Wonder Woman, the whole planetary caliber squad. Darkseid paused. For the first time, he considered something almost human. Annoyance glowered at Spider-Man. In that instant, cosmic power met New York attitude. "You are a fool," Darkseid rumbled. "Maybe," Spider-Man shot back, "but I'm a fool who pays rent, and this city's got enough problems. So do you mind taking your existential nightmare somewhere else?" Behind him, the League readied. Lights shimmered, thunder roared, and in that moment, even as cosmic war beckoned, the city exhaled. Darkseid, sensing boredom, gathered his shadows and, with a final contemptuous glare, vanished through the crack in reality. The League congratulated Spider-Man. He, for his part, shrugged. "Welcome to Tuesday," he said. Somewhere below, the city kept moving, unaware its fate had been decided by cosmic boredom and a web-slinger as stubborn optimism. Just another night in New York.